Hey guys, welcome back to another video. First of all, I have upgraded. In my first video, my background was just a plain white wall with a little picture in the background. My second video was, I'm pretty sure, a background of my room. And today, we have a nice floral background for you guys today. Anyway, let's get started. Today, we're going to be talking about bullet journaling. And I'm going to be basically telling you some different tips, tricks, showing you some fails, and other things so you can prevent your bullet journal to look like it is a fail. Basically, I'm going to say things that you need to know about bullet journaling and how to prevent yourself from making your bullet journal look like a fail. So let's get right into the video. Tip number 1. You gotta know what bullet journaling is in order to do it and what its purpose is. So basically, if you don't know what bullet journaling is, then you probably didn't click on this video, because why would you click on a video something they've never heard of before? But for those brave souls that clicked on this video and they don't know what bullet journaling is, I shall explain. Bullet journaling is a combination of more, I would say, there's not like a proper definition, but I would probably say it's a cross between a planner, a sketchbook, and a calendar? I don't know. I mean, sort of complicated. But then you just smash those together and you get something called a bullet journal. Now you may be asking, why is it called a bullet journal? Well, good question. As you can see, a bullet journal is not your normal notebook. It does not have lines, and it's not like a sketchbook where it doesn't have anything. It actually has bullets. And that helps mainly because it gives you the freedom to draw like a sketchbook, but it also helps make your line straight by having the dots. Anyway, okay, well, yeah, that's basically the concept of bullet journaling. I'm going to show a couple of pictures right now for you all to see. Okay, I would say probably tip number 2. Know why you are starting a bullet journal. So if you have not already started a bullet journal, I'm going to tell you why you should. It's fun. It gives basically a combination of drawing, planning, creating,
and copying
things, and in the final product can be very pretty and nice. And so that's basically why you do bullet journaling, because you could
journal and you could do things at the same time.
And you could basically do it for anything. You could do it for saving money. You could do it for school. You could do it for just random things like the movies that I want to watch this year or something.
You could be so creative.
That's basically why we want to start a bullet journal. Tip number 3. I'd say probably tip number 3 is to... You can't really run a bullet journal just by using crayons or markers, or those big fat markers that you use when you're a preschooler.
Ooh, good deal.
Because it won't look good, and the finished product you just won't be happy with. I'm not saying that every bullet journal needs to have some bright, colorful design. It doesn't need to be that amazing. As long as it fits the purpose that you're trying to get, it will work. But yeah, it's really hard to do with just markers. I've collected a couple of tools that I've used over my 2 years of doing bullet journaling. So first tool I would definitely recommend is getting a Faber-Castell pen. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but if that is, good for me. They're $5, but it's totally worth it because it makes your calligraphy so much better. It's not when you draw a line with a marker and then you stop and you draw another line, there's that big black dot.
Yeah, I know.
That leaks all over the page. This pen does not have it. It's more it's fake calligraphy basically. It's a cross of a marker, a pen, and a brush. So it's just it makes all your letters very curly and nice, and I definitely recommend it. you see like if you go on Pinterest, you'll see a lot of people that use that pen. Tool number 2, very basic, you obviously have it.
It is a pencil.
It's very hard to do a bullet journal when you don't have a pencil to sketch it beforehand. I'm not saying you have to sketch up your whole journal like before you actually like go over it in color, but you should do sketch out some things. It will just make it a lot better, and you'll avoid making messy lines. Your whole bullet journal will just look a lot neater. Also, another tool, it's if you want to add some color to your bullet journal, you have to have like some pens or like fine tip markers. I personally use
paper made flares.
What the heck was that? I just heard someone go like, I'm not gonna judge. Anyway, another tool that I recently got, the fine tip markers, I'm pretty sure that they're called duotone markers. I'm gonna go get it. Here, wait.
I got them.
This is my box I use for bullet journaling. These keep my flares and my markers. And my favorite pastel pen.
I look so intrigued.
So the markers are called, okay, so I got it wrong. The brand is called Tombow. Okay, Tombow. And the markers are called Twin Tone. And these markers I really love because it comes in so many different colors. Another thing, as you can see, this has 2 tips on it. One shows like a bigger pen size, but the other side shows a smaller pen size. This can really help.
Look how tiny this tip is.
This is not very good for like writing things down, but if you want to outline or do like very fine details or shadows, this comes in really handy. And it's not like it's like, oh, I want to do this thing in cherry red, but I need a thin tip marker for it, and I only have
a fat tip.
If you really want to, I don't think that would look good, but just as a recommendation.
Wait, what?
If you really want to, I don't think that would look good, but just as a recommendation,
you can make your letters with the fat tip, and then you can outline it with a fine tip. And I just think that that's really cool and really helpful, and I really, why am I doing a peace sign? Yeah, so if you feel like you want to get into bullet journaling, that's another thing. Tip number 4, I'm pretty sure. Make sure that you have the proper notebook. On my first bullet journal, I used a regular lined notebook. I was really bad. My bullet journal entries are really bad. Lined notebooks just don't work out for me, but you can still use it. That one had very thick lines, and it had a big space at the top with no lines in it. It wasn't all equal, so it did not work for me. My pages got really messed up. It didn't look good at all. And so basically, I graduated and I upgraded to a better notebook, which still had lines, but it was a little bit better. And now, recently, I purchased from Barnes & Noble my very first real bullet journal. And it actually has the little bullets on it. I don't remember what it's called.
And I don't want to grab it because it's sort of far away.
But right now, the words will pop up on your screen with the brand if you want to get one. And that is the real deal. It has everything. It has the real bullets. It has a very fine leather cover. And it's totally worth it. It's really good. And it has helped me stay so much more organized. And it has really helped me. And it's also smaller than my main bullet journal, which has the regular lines on it. And it's easy to carry around for school, and I can basically use it whenever I want. And it's really nice. So, I'm not saying that you need that, but if you are really into bullet journaling like I am, you should check it out. That's my tip. It's my tip.
Get it? Fine tip.
Anyway, tip number 5. I would recommend, do not get discouraged. If your first bullet journal entry or like your new ones, if it's a little bit sloppy, it's fine. It doesn't matter. As long as it gets through the point as long as you get to the point and it works, then it's good. If it doesn't, and it's just a bunch of pictures, it doesn't show anything, then it's not good, okay?
It's not good.
Also, for tip number 6, I would say go onto Pinterest and look for inspiration, okay? It's not copying. You can find some really, really good bullet journal things that other people have done, and you don't need to follow it like completely how they did it, but it will give you an idea. And sometimes even when I'm just like, I want to do this, but I don't really know how to express it, I just look on Pinterest, type up what I'm thinking of. All these things will pop up. It will really inspire you to make some good bullet journal entries. Yeah, tip number 7. This is gonna be my last tip before I start talking about fails. And this tip actually has to do with fails. Mistakes are fine. This is if you make a huge mistake. It doesn't look good
at all.
But I made so many mistakes in the past, and I just had to start over. It looked terrible, and that's fine, because, mistakes are made, man. Mistakes are made. If don't get discouraged if your bullet journal entry does not look like the Pinterest one. Just keep on trying, and over time you'll get better. Like 2 years ago when I started this, when I was in like 5th grade, I made really bad journal entries. I had no idea what I was doing. I was just doing really bad. But now, I have become a lot better. I've become a lot more creative. I have made so many new things, and my bullet journal is actually helping me more. Before, when I first started, I was basically just doing bullet journaling because I wanted to. I had no reason for it. But now that I've gotten better, I've developed my skills, the bullet journal helps me more. So, if you want to start a bullet journal, don't be afraid of failing, basically, because you'll get better. And the more you practice, the better you'll get. So,
that's my tip for you.
And now, what you've all been waiting for, I'm going to show off some fails because I feel like it. Yeah, so right now I'm going to basically play a video montage of different bullet journal fails just because I want to. So guys, thank you for watching that fail montage. And I just want to say, I think I'm going to wrap up the video here with basic things that you need to know about bullet journaling. I didn't show that much of advanced information. It's sort of like just the beginning. It's like bullet journaling 101. So if you didn't like this video, which I rarely say, but if you didn't like this video, I won't do it anymore. But if you do like this video, leave a like and comment down below anything else that you would want to see. And if I do get a lot of likes on this video, I will do a part 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 to this video, and I will share more bullet journal things or fails, or I can even show my bullet journal things if you would like. So I just want to say, thank you so much for watching, and be sure to leave a like, smash that bell, and subscribe so you don't miss any more videos, because I will be producing more very funny videos coming up soon. And yeah, remember, if you want to see more bullet journal videos, please leave a like. Also, I was thinking of doing a school supplies thing since school is starting. I mean, already did start. So if you want to see that, I'm going to comment down below, like for a school video. If I get 10 likes before September 10th, I will do a school supplies video. Be sure to leave a like if you want to see that. So again, thank you so much for watching, and bye!